Good afternoon, everyone. I am Saskia Barnes from Barnes PR. We are going to be assisting Summer Sizzle this year for the 8th annual Summer Sizzle event in the Virgin Islands. For this press conference, we have a number of partners that you're going to hear from this afternoon. First, we have Ms. Diana Hendrickson Fleming. She's the GOPA key expert and team leader for the COSME program. We also have Ms. Meslyn Allen. She's the marketing manager here at Tortola Pier Park. And of course, we have Mr. Terry Donovan, the founder, executive director of Summer Sizzle BVI. And we also have Ms. Cindy Jones, events coordinator for the BVI Tourist Board. You're going to be hearing from them very shortly, but first permit me to just recognize a couple of individuals that are here with us as well. We have Mr. Rodney Skelton, the events marketing manager for the BVI Tourist Board. Ms. Shonya Palladino, she stepped out, but she's a customer service manager here at Tortola Pier Park. We also have Mr. Richard Gill, the executive project assistant with the COSME program. Today's press conference, we are going to be showcasing just a little bit, giving you a little bit more information about Summer Sizzle 2016 and a number of other initiatives that's going to be part of this year's activities. We also have with us the director of the BVI Tourist Board, Ms. Sharon Flax-Mars. So we're going to be talking about Summer Sizzle BVI, and to give you just a brief overview of Summer Sizzle and things to look forward to, we're going to have Mr. Terry Donovan.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Okay, it's Summer Sizzle BVI, and this is the 8th year. It's been 8 years, and I am so proud to be a part of this event, to have created this event, and I've sacrificed a lot for it, but I have to say I believe in the vision of what the event stands for and what it does for the destination, and I am extremely grateful for our partners. And before I even start to tell you about the event, which takes place on July 13th to the 18th, I must acknowledge our partner, the British Virgin Islands Tourist Board, who is the official presenting sponsor. Thank you so much for your continued support. I also must acknowledge, the Office of the Premier, Dr. Orlando Smith, the Ministry of Education and Culture, Honorable Myron Walwyn, Tortola Pier Park, Caribbean Cellars, who is going to be our exclusive liquor sponsor, JTV Channel 55, BVI Yellow Pages, Myatt's Chill Zone, Delta Petroleum, Lux Life Adventures, Bob's Gas and Service Station, Speedies, COSME, Barnes PR, Norman Allen Photography, Florencia Cosmetics, MWP Studios, Miss Dahlia's Cafe out of New York City, Census Health Club. Thank you all. Thanks to all of our partners. 8 years ago, well, just to give a few people the concept of Summer Sizzle, back in 2008, I was hosting a group of journalists, one of my very good friends who at the time was the fashion director at W Magazine. She hosted her 50th birthday. After coming to the BVI several times with me, she came as a judge for Miss World BVI, which I've done a long time ago, not to age myself, but she loved the BVI, and she went back and she told all the other editors at the Fairchild Publications and the Condé Nast Group about the BVI. And through her relationship and our relationship, she asked me to put together a week of festivities to celebrate her birthday here in BVI. So I coordinated a group of journalists, TV producers, fashion directors, PR mavens. I mean, it was who's who in fashion, and guess what? Nobody knew they were really here besides probably just a handful of people. But these people were here, and I organized an entire week of festivities, including her birthday party. And they had such an amazing time, and I have to say, 98% of the people were never to the BVI. So it was a great intro, and they all loved the destination. And while we were on the beach in Just Van Dyke, one of the ladies who was the PR director for Barney's, which is one of the high-end luxury stores in New York, she said, "Wow, Tara, you should make this an annual trip." So then, of course, the light bulbs started going off in my head, and I'm like, okay, two things I love, fashion and travel. And that's how the concept of Summer Sizzle BVI was born. And I wanted to do something for my destination, and I say this because we can take this event anywhere. However, the British Virgin Islands offers such a magnificent backdrop, and the people, the style, the culture, and this amazing Tortola Pier Park that we have now that we can show off to the world, and all of the different foods and music and entertainment. Why not bring the fashion world to the British Virgin Islands? So my vision is to make the British Virgin Islands the Saint-Tropez of the Caribbean. And we want to attract all of the fashion world. We want them to shine the spotlight on the British Virgin Islands. You hear of New York, Milan, Paris, and we had a launch party in New York City a couple weeks ago, and one of the founder of New York City Fashion Week attended. Her name is Fern Malice, which was very moving for me because I remember going to New York Fashion Week and just being amazed by the level of shows, the professionalism, and the whole ambience that they create, and that fashion has created a multi-billion-dollar industry for the city of New York City. So guess what? Why can't we have piece of that action right here in the BVI? Okay, so when Miss Fern Malice left that launch party, she posted on Instagram, and she said, "Wow," she said, "Summer Sizzle BVI, I've been hearing about it. Not a bad idea for a resort collection." So that was a sign-off, and that's a signal to the fashion world saying, you should check out Summer Sizzle BVI. So with this, I say to you, we as a destination, we need to come together and support the event properly, because the fashion world is also very particular about who they're associated with. And we want to be associated with anything luxurious. We want to produce a high-quality event so that we are respected, and so that eventually, just like how thousands of journalists come from all over the world to New York City, they put it in their budgets, okay? So you build it to that level where people have so much respect and they feel like they will discover great talents, they will discover great models, they have a beautiful destination. Who does not like the feeling of sun, fun, fashion? So that is what Summer Sizzle BVI is about, and I am truly excited about the 8th year. And this year we have Nigel Barker from America's Next Top Model who will be hosting, and he's extremely excited. He was at the launch party in New York City as well and expressed his excitement, and he's coming with his family. And this is his first time in the British Virgin Islands. This will be his first trip to the British Virgin Islands. And he has lots of friends who have homes here. But the schedules never worked out where he can come while they were here. So he's really honored to have been asked to come. And he's looking forward to making it an amazing destination event and being a part of it. He's an amazing host. And I know he will add a lot to the event. And returning is Miss Taraji P. Henson, whose career has continued to balloon and balloon. And she was here for the past 2 years, loved the British Virgin Islands, loved the event. And I want to say last year, unfortunately, she got sick and she wasn't able to host the show to the best of her ability. And she apologized for that, and she is looking forward to coming back to redeem herself and enjoy our BVI. And she's actually bringing her new football player boyfriend and lots of other athletes. And like I said, the British Virgin Islands will be turning into a fashion central. And that's our goal is, and we're at number 8. So I give myself a goal within the next 3 to 5 years. Everyone in the fashion world will know about Summer Sizzle BVI, and which means that no hotel in the British Virgin Islands or no property will be able to close because they will have so many bookings. Last year, we were really amazed at the turnout for the people who came. We booked about 13 villas on the island, okay? And Scrub Island had over 50 persons staying there. And we want to include a variety of properties. And when we speak to a lot of people, we don't tell them that the BVI is an all-inclusive resort kind of destination, because we're more than that. We want people to get out. We want people to explore and experience the destination. So when people come and they say, oh, can I do this here, or should I stay on the resort? I said, no, you can be free as a bird, okay? And we want you to go out. We want you to experience our culture. We want you to get a patty from Miss Crandall's. We want you to get a drink at Myatt's. You know, we've got so much great offers from this destination, so it's really, really exciting. To give you a little bit about the show, one of the initiatives that I'm really excited about, this year with Kristen Fraser mentoring, we have the BVI Emerging Designers Showcase, which highlights the talent of 6 aspiring designers from the BVI. And I am so proud of these young ladies and men. And their names are Liliana Reimer, Renique Cooper, Kadisha Isaac, Ruth Heathlem, Sasha Richards, Akeem Stanley. Okay, and they're all designing a collection of 6 pieces, which will be presented on the night of the show, Saturday, July 16th, the Global Glamour Runway Show. And so we will really feel proud. I've been seeing their sketches. Kristen's been doing a great job mentoring them, with Roger Gary out of New York City giving his advice. And this year, to really take the show global, we have designers even as far as Paris. Roland Mouret, which is one of the world's most famous fashion houses, he's sending his representative here. We have Maria Conejo from Chile, Prism, not prison, Prism from London, Tommy from New York City, Yumi Katsura, Capara from Belgium, and then our signature designers, Cesar Galindo, Carlton Jones, Andrew Noel, Roger Gary, Mark Anthony from Jamaica, and Phoebe Kids, which amazing kids collection from Houston, Texas. So it's going to be a night filled of glamour, it's style, entertainment, and we've got models pretty much coming from around the globe, and it's really exciting to see that the event has continued to attract models from as far as Jamaica, Trinidad, Barbados, Guyana, and I'm seeing all the paperwork coming in for visas, so hint, hint. So definitely the buzz is out there, and we want to continue to build the momentum of that. One of the things that I'm really, really excited about, and Honorable Myron Walwyn has been speaking to me over the past 2 years in terms of creating the educational component for the event. Okay, after all, Summer Sizzle BVI is not just a fashion week, it's a fashion and lifestyle event. So Saskia and I have been speaking, and she will tell you more about this initiative, but we're creating a workshop called The Insider's Guide to the World of Fashion and Photography. The BVI has a lot of aspiring designers. Gone are the days where people felt like I had to be a teacher, a doctor, a lawyer, or a professor, okay? You can be whatever you want to be if you believe in yourself. And this program, this workshop, is destined to do this. And we have a number of speakers who will be speaking at this workshop, including Cesar Galindo and Paulette Clegahan, who is the creative director for Yumi Katsura. And this workshop is sponsored by Cosme. Okay, this is Miss Diane Henderson from Cosme, and Saskia Barnes from Barnes PR. Thank you for your partnership in this initiative. And so the BVI has a lot of talented photographers, and I have to tell you guys, I've been stealing photos from left, right, and center, because every time I see photos online, and there's so much talent here, and these guys just need a platform. So a number of them actually, they were 10 steps ahead. People have been messaging me on Facebook and saying, hey, is Nigel going to do a photographer seminar? And I'm thinking to myself, wow, I was really touched that they actually took that initiative to reach out and say, hey, we want this workshop. So I've been speaking to Saskia and Diane about this, and it's really, really great to have this involved. So to run down the schedule, so Thursday, July 8th here at Myatt's, we're having the launch party, and Myatt's is one of our sponsors for Summer Sizzle BVI, and we're doing a jazz night in collaboration with Caribbean Cells, so it's going to be really great. Right after work, come and get drunk. Well, not too drunk. Come and get a little tipsy, okay? So, and it's a great promotional party, and the purpose of this launch party is to promote Summer Sizzle BVI, get the residents here excited about it, sell tickets, and you know, it's a week before, so, and we're kicking off the initiative for the style shopping event, which Meslin will speak more about. Then July 13th is the arrivals. And one of the feedback, just to let you know, we listened to the people who came over the years. One of the feedback, people felt like they came in on the Thursday, by the time they got to St. Thomas, they get the ferry, they were just exhausted by the time they arrived. So a lot of people felt like, you know what, if I had known it was such a journey, I would have preferred to have traveled that Wednesday, so I can come in, have a nice dinner, and then get up on Thursday and start exploring, whether they're going to do a day trip to Virgin Gorda, Just Van Dyke, or Pete Island, or Norman Island. You know, we want to encourage people. And we're actually working with some of our partners and creating a lot of activities so people can opt to do what they want. Some people may want to just go to the beach and chill, or they might want to come and shop at the Pier Park, or they may want to go on an excursion. Okay, then Thursday night, right on the boardwalk, we bring the party right back here at the boardwalk here at Pier Park, for the Welcome Culture and Style Party. And also then July 15th, as I mentioned, is the Insider's Guide to the World of Fashion and Photography. Then July 15th is the Gold and White Fashion Gala, and we will be announcing the venue for that shortly. Saturday, July 16th is the Global Glamour Runway Show, and VIP After Party will be at Aromas. So the show will be at the Multipurpose Complex, and the after party will be at Aromas. So Pier Park is getting lots of action, guys. So it's going to be the place to be, the Fashion Central. Okay, and then July 17th is the Sail and Excursion and Beach Barbecue to Just Van Dyke. And as I said, people are here on island. While they're here, we want to give them, we want to share what the British Virgin Islands is about. We are the sailing capital of the world. We want them to, like for example, we already have a group that's already planned to go to Virgin Gorda on the Thursday. We've got people who want to go to the spa on Peter Island. So there, you know, we want to give them opportunities. So I encourage all of the people of the British Virgin Islands to support the event, get involved, because the event is not about me. You know, the event, the reality is that when people leave the British Virgin Islands, they speak about their experience in the British Virgin Islands. They will speak about Summer Sizzle BVI, and I always say to people, it's a package deal. It's Summer Sizzle. It's in the British Virgin Islands. So we are selling an experience, okay? And the goal is to be able to have this event placed in the position where we can market it 6 months to 12 months out and give people time to plan and make this the fashion central of the Caribbean, okay? Thank you all, and I will turn it over to Saskia.
Thank you very much, Terry. I'm just going to share a little bit with you about the actual workshop, the Insider's Guide to the Fashion Industry. Many of you know that Barnes PR, we were able to bring Global Entrepreneurship Week in the Virgin Islands in 2013. And since then, annually, we've hosted different events and activities during Global Entrepreneurship Week to really support the spirit of entrepreneurship in the Virgin Islands. Since then, we are pleasantly pleased at the reception that we've gotten from all of the activities, as well as the general conversation is now really happening about why we need more local entrepreneurs in the territory. So out of that, what our feedback annually has always been that entrepreneurs want more activities throughout the year and not just during GEW in November. So we've always sought to find opportunities that we can partner with individuals to support those types of initiatives and those types of activities. And so this year, I'm delighted that with the help of COSME, we are going to be able to have this workshop. And the workshop for us will have three main goals: to strengthen the overall capacity of entrepreneurs and businesses in the fashion industry, to support the development of fashion brands from the Caribbean overseas territories, and to provide a networking opportunities for creatives, for persons, entrepreneurs, aspiring designers, and anyone interested in the fashion industry. The exciting thing for us about this program, this workshop, is that the tourist board will be very excited to hear about this. We're actually going to be bringing in aspiring designers from the overseas territories. So right now we're looking to bring in about 15 designers to actually come and participate in the workshop, but also take part in the entire weekend activities of Summer Sizzle. And this is all made possible thanks to the work of COSME and the fantastic work that they're not just doing here in the Virgin Islands, but they are doing throughout the region and in supporting the OTs. I just want to give you a brief rundown of the workshop so far. We are going to have, typically within Global Entrepreneurship Week, we have Confessions of an Entrepreneur, where we have entrepreneurs kind of share personally their journey of becoming an entrepreneur, their experiences and little tidbits and help for other entrepreneurs. We're going to be having a session on the business of fashion. It's not just about making a design and posting it and hoping that someone buy it. It's a real business, so we want to be able to provide real content for aspiring designers to really understand the business that they're getting into. Developing a brand, how they can essentially develop their brand. So in the next 10 or 15 years, it might be, we have Akeem Stanley who's participating in the workshop and in the emerging designer section, but how to really build a brand. Treffle has done a fantastic job in terms of building her brand, Kristen Fraser. So we want to be able to share that information with more fashion entrepreneurs. We're also going to be talking about manufacturing and marketing, how to actually make your products and to get your products to market, as well as fashion events and planning, how to really take advantage of opportunities to really showcase your efforts. As Terry pointed out, we are going to have the wonderful opportunity to have an exclusive workshop with Nigel Barker for photographers in the Virgin Islands. So Nigel is going to be hands-on with the photographers, giving them real tips about how to improve their work, as well as just how to, if they want to take it to the next level, what advice that he might have for them. So it's going to be a full day, and that's on July 15th, the Friday. It's going to be a full, complete day of activities. And as we said, we're catering to designers in the Virgin Islands, but we are also going out and getting aspiring designers from the rest of the region to come to the Virgin Islands and to attend Summer Sizzle and to attend the workshop. To share with you about the COSME program and the work that they're doing, not just in the BVI, but in the rest of the region, I'm going to turn the mic over to Diana.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Diana Hendrickson Fleming. Different than most of the other stakeholders of the Summer Sizzle, I am not an organization. I'm not representing an organization, but I'm actually representing a program. And the COSME program, COSME is really an acronym of Caribbean Overseas Countries and Territories, and the SME in the COSME acronym is for Small Medium Entrepreneurship. It's an EU-funded program, and it is a regional program, so it also has a regional nature. So we are really working with 12 overseas countries and territories, the previous Dutch Antilles, which are the ABC, Aruba, Bonaire, Curacao, and then you have 3 S's, which is St. Martin, Saba, and Statia, and then you have British Islands, which is the BVI, including all BVI, but of course we're here in Tortola mainly. But also we have Anguilla, Turks and Caicos, Cayman Island, Montserrat, and then one little lonely French overseas country, which is Saint Bart's. So as you can see, there's a big diversity of the overseas countries that we are working with. We are fortunate, or let me put it like this, BVI is fortunate that the regional office is right here at the Coma building. So although we do work with the others, there's a privilege to always be seeking out who we can collaborate with on the different islands. And of course, talking with Saskia about the Summer Sizzle, we thought that that was an opportunity to not just stimulate small business, but to go into a specific sector. And this creative sector is the fashion designers, and see how we can promote and collaborate and assist these. Because oftentimes they're bypassed. They're bypassed in the sense that in our culture, they're oftentimes a hobby, or they're a seamstress, or they have good ideas, but they're not promoted to that other level. So as a COSME program, we think that it is wonderful that we can participate. So what I said to Saskia, you know what? I know that we're going to promote the designers from BVI, but why, seeing that it's a regional program, don't we just invite 2 designers of all of the other islands that was mentioned? The benefit of BVI, of course, is that we're talking about 10 designers, including the ones that would be showcasing, that would be attending the workshop. But next to that, we would try and bring in about 15 from these other OCTs. Then when I met with Terry, he was like, but you know, we are talking also about maybe a workshop for photography. So I said to Saskia, okay, so we'll just go back to the drawing board and see if also from these other overseas countries and territories that we can get a emerging photographer to also come and participate as such. It doesn't mean that the COSME doesn't extend to the other 10. Whatever benefits that these that are being invited to come to BVI are going to participate and benefit from, our 10 designers here would also benefit from it. Now, would you bring persons from these OCTs, take them to the workshop and not have the fun of Summer Sizzle? Of course not. So we would have them also attending the fashion shows and all of that. And so we would make that experience an all-inclusive experience, not an all-inclusive package, but an all-inclusive experience when it concerns that. The COSME, anything that you want to know about the program, because we can collaborate on other levels. It is to promote small businesses. We have had entrepreneurship programs. We have had proposal writings, because sometimes at small businesses, you do not know how to get to funds. We have done that here in BVI. So please give us a call. Richard is also here in the audience with me. He's my colleague. So we're here for BVI and all of the other OCTs. Just contact us at the COSME Regional Office at Coma Building. We would be able to supply you with that information if you have an idea, a concept that you think you would want us to collaborate with you also.
Thank you very much, Diana. I'm now going to turn it over to Cindy Jones, who's the events coordinator for the BVI Tourist Board, who's going to tell us a little bit about the Tourist Board's participation and other things.
Thank you, Saskia. Good afternoon to everyone. Well, we are glad and very pleased to again be working with Mr. Donovan on the 8th edition of Summer Sizzle BVI. The event, it's a great one. We commend him and we are grateful for his persistence in keeping the event going. And at this point, it is growing at a good rate, which we really appreciate. Last year, Terry mentioned of all the rooms that were booked just for the weekend for Summer Sizzle. I think we had just over 180 visitors, and those were visitors that were just here to be in the event, to enjoy the event, and not participants. And we commend him. We look forward to working with him as we go along. And the COSME program, that's very exciting, and we are very pleased of the progress that the event has made and the different areas that it can now go into to further promote the BVI.
Thank you much. And I'm going to turn it over to Ms. Meslin Allen, who's a marketing manager. And she's going to tell us about some of the activities here, one special set of activities that the public should be very excited about to hear about. So I'll turn it over to Meslin.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Tortola Pier Park. We are happy to partner with Terry Donovan and Summer Sizzle BVI for their 2016 event. As the new shopping facility in the BVI, this partnership with this key event is the perfect opportunity for us to showcase some of our stores that we have in the facility. The facility has quite a few stores, and they feature chic local, regional, and international brands, as well as top jewelry and watch designs, as well as we have food and beverage and services. With our extensive collection of over 53 stores now operational, which includes over 19 fashion, style, and beauty retailers, our partnership with Summer Sizzle promises to be one that complements each other and that provides that perfect platform to showcase local, international, and regional designers right here in the BVI. And of course, we encourage everyone to come out to the Tortola Pier Park to find that great outfit for Summer Sizzle BVI. Our operating hours are Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. And I just wanted to take this opportunity again to say thank you to Terry Donovan in giving us this opportunity to be a part of his event, and we look forward to his partnership going forward. And I'll also go ahead and speak to some of the activities that we're having here. We are really happy as we encourage a lot of our tenants to come on board with Terry and partner with him. So we're happy to see some of our tenants partner with him into making this event a great success. And as Terry said, we have quite a few of the Summer Sizzle activities right here at Tortola Pier Park. And we have, he wanted to do a style week, which is a shopping event, which we're really excited about. And when we heard about it, we told Terry we must be a part of it. And one of the things that we wanted to do for that style week, to kick off that week where you want to come out and find your outfit and shop and be ready for Summer Sizzle, is a fashion show that will showcase the various stores within the Tortola Pier Park and their various designs, their various clothing, accessory, jewelries, and even some of the items that they have available. So you know exactly what to shop for when you do come out and shop for that perfect Summer Sizzle outfit. And as Terry said, where he has quite a few international persons coming to be a part of the event, and we're really pleased that he has been able to be so successful with his event. We're hoping that he encourages some of his attendees to come on over to the Tortola Pier Park and just enjoy our new facility here in the BVI. Thank you.
I know that Terry has a special announcement about a contest.
So for VIP ticket holders and VIP event package holders, every purchase, they can win a photo shoot with Nigel Barker, okay, right here in the BVI, okay? So every person that buys I'm not talking about you media, sorry. Okay, so everyone who buys a ticket, a VIP ticket, or the package for the weekend, and this is all available on summersizzlebvi.com. And tickets will be on sale in BVI by the end of this week, actually. So I will advise everyone to make sure that if you're looking for VIP front row and second row or VIP preferred seating, book them early because they're limited. And we want to also encourage corporations to buy the VIP packages for the weekend to really partake in all the festivities. So I'm pushing to Cindy to make sure she reach out to all the corporate bigwigs and make sure that we're getting people to buy into the event, okay, and buy into the whole experience. So the lucky winner, Nigel, will pick that winner on Saturday, July 16th at the show, and he will shoot them on Sunday. Okay, so, and again, that's great PR for the BVI because with whoever is selected has to agree that this photo will be used for promotional purposes for Summer Sizzle BVI and the BVI as a destination. Okay, and also I want to acknowledge another important person in here, Katie Turnbull. Stand so they can see you. Katie Turnbull is our model coordinator here in BVI. So if you know aspiring models, the height requirement for ladies are 5'8" and taller without heels, and for males 5'11" and taller.
All right, thank you all so very much for coming out. Again, the dates for Summer Sizzle, we're starting from Friday, Well, we're starting from Thursday, July 14th, all the way to the 16th of July. To get more information on Summer Sizzle, please visit the website or perhaps the Facebook page as well to get some additional information. And Meslin, if you can just remind us of the dates for the Fashion Week.
The Fashion Week is that exact week. I think it starts from the 11th all the way up to the 16th. And the kickoff fashion show here at the Pier Park would be in conjunction with the launch event at Might's Chill Zone on July 8th.
All right, thank you all so very much. And again, to everyone in the territory, please come out and support Summer Sizzle. To the emerging designers, best of luck. And for anyone interested in the workshop, which is going to be held on Friday, the 15th of July, please send us a note at hello@barnespr.com. We're going to be beginning registration on the 10th of June, so we are going to be actively going out and trying to find participants for the workshop. Thank you all again.